Good morning. We're here for another 1 minute Crazy House World Championship candidates match. Today we've got two great bullet players, very well known. We're going to have opperwezen up against penguingim1, also known as Andrew Tang. Very well known for his matches against Hikaru Nakamura. We're about to get started. Okay, so we're going to be watching this from opperwezen's point of view. Good luck to both players. This is going to be 30 games. It's actually one of the first matches I get to cover from the sidelines. I've generally been covering my own matches without the commentary, but yeah, let's go. We're going to commentate on this 1 minute match as well as we can. So opperwezen starting with b3, and going straight for knight h4, potentially looking to swap off one of these bishops. So white's play here is all about this diagonal. It's clearly set up with f4. Just controlling here a little bit. King f8. I wonder if that's deliberate or a slip. So yeah, already an original looking position, but I get the feeling king f8 was a slip. Okay, so opper just looking to build solid here. There might be something happening on the light squares at some stage, but I think he's just going to build up, take his time. Now time is going to be critical with these two. Penguin's already down 10 seconds, and he's in a bit of a bind here because it's hard for black to make progress. I mean, opper's just sitting on him with the dark squares, but penguin is always very fast at the finish. Okay, I think opper will have enough of an edge, but I'd never write off penguin. Okay, now a mate. Well done. So opperwezen drawing first blood. Okay, e4, a6, d5. So the idea behind a6 is really to stop bishop b5, and then the likes of opperwezen, also 12-teen have been playing quite a few lines where you actually gambit a pawn. So black gives up a pawn quite early, but achieves some very natural squares of development for his pieces. So penguin not afraid to take the pawn, just developing. And I think penguin will be quite comfortable in a position that's chess-like, where this is an example where he can be just quite solid and comfortable. And I think that's where he's going to excel, because he'll just be fine on the clock. Look, he can just play natural moves. Now here's where he's allowed a weakness, which is not going to be familiar in chess, whereas there's the h2 g2. That's the sort of thing that penguin might overlook once in a while. Okay, a7 is on. So penguin going for the material, avoiding h2 because of bishop at f4, but this is dangerous for black. I think black can get away with it. You can probably come up here, bishop at g2, you can take here. h1 queen. So opper's got to keep some initiative here. Okay, penguin finding some safety, but down on the clock. Knight at h6. Knight at h6 was mating there. So Penguin in trouble on the clock, going for queen at h8, but look, I don't know if it was mate, but knight at h6 looked very convincing. Queen at g8 wasn't working because of bishop takes g8, but... Okay, Opper going straight for a bishop trap. So, question from the Ghost of Banquo, what is the match format? It's 30 games of 1 minute Crazy House, and it's regardless of the outcome, all 30 games need to be played. It's all about the points. This is a round robin candidate stage. I like the pawn at e6 there. I don't know though if you could. Pawn at f7 takes... No, there was no knight g5 because you had queen takes g5. So maybe pawn at e6 wasn't much. This is certainly something. Black just looking to undermine f6. I think you might have to play something like pawn at e7. I think you got to support f6. Oppo should win from here. There should be a mate of some sort. Oh, he's got... no, hang on. Knight at e2. Knight at e2 is mating. Rook at h2. Yes, alright, Penguin has found it. Okay, look, Penguin with a4 to avoid b5, but Black is not necessarily intending to play b5 with this move. He just wants to stop bishop b5, so this looks like a bit of a waste of tempo. So I think Oppo will be very comfortable with this opening. Ooh, bishop takes is going to be nasty. He had to take here, but he's just opened himself up to some of the weaknesses, and this is... Oppa's going to be pouncing on those, and it's probably just a little bit of a blind spot for Penguin that he leaves a few of these weaknesses open, which wouldn't be a problem in chess, but are quite difficult to deal with in Crazy House. So okay, h3, g4 looks quite original to my eyes, but maybe opperwezen has played this setup before. Okay, so bishop f4 would be looking at the c7 weakness. I'm a bit of a fan of knight at h4 here. This is nice to hit, whereas b4 was opening up the attack to, you know, one of the weaknesses that black already had. Okay, Oppo just looking for e6, looking for g6. So queen takes g6, very strong here. Not sure how you stop mate after that. He's gone for c6 though. Yeah, that's capturable. Oh, I don't think this is anything. But then pawn at f7. No, if rook takes, it's check. So knight takes h3, very nice, because if knight takes h3, white can recapture with rook takes h3. White would have lost if he played rook takes h3. Okay, e4, c4. So again, a little bit unorthodox. C2 can become a weakness, and it doesn't look like much at the moment, but that shouldn't be underestimated. I think queen e4 check was very strong there, because after the block you can take and play knight at c2. I'm actually surprised Oppo didn't play queen e4 there. Okay, so Penguin's suggesting that he can just recapture here, and is asking where black's going to put this queen. I mean, Oppo might be thinking a knight at c2. Now, this looks alright for white. You can't recapture this because of bishop at g4. So now if takes, this is on, but then there's queen, so maybe do you go for it? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So you could have bishop or pawn here. There's a knight at f5 trick potentially. Now knight at f5 very strong. So if black can survive this barrage of checks, then he might be doing quite well actually. Okay, is there something decisive here? So bishop at f1, takes, pawn at e2. Like if black can win this queen with check, it's going to be game over. Alright, but Penguin's winding down the clock, so this will be close. This will be close. Not easy to wrap up the king here. Can Oppa pull it off? Oh, Penguin survives with a king on e5. Yeah, if Penguin can get it down to a flag race, that's dangerous. So opperwezen up 4-2. And GSVC correct, saying d6 not b6. Black had to cover off e5, but opperwezen very short on time at the end. So Oppa very happy to play d4, f4, just hold the dark squares, limit the mobility of black. Looking for a rook lift here. You may even take this and then rook g3. It's just playing the sensible bishop h4, also a good move. So here he's looking to undermine f6, the defense of h5. This is a crunch. Knight takes d7. So with the piece falls a lot of the defense as well. Rook takes g3 looks intuitive. I think knight takes g3 here. Okay. So Oppa picking up some material, very safe back at home. With bishops are great defenders, so, as are these, but black does have the material advantage with the mate threat queen at h7 now. And he takes it. Okay, up 5-2. So a6 has been working out for opperwezen. He's switching up to e4, e5. Now he'll be well equipped with some theory here. So d5 is one of the established theoretical moves. Here often queen a4 and bishop d7. Now this line is where black maybe gambits a pawn or two. I think opperwezen's probably trying to recall if knight at c5 is the move, but he's gone for this. I mean, Penguin will be comfortable here. I mean, Penguin's a pawn up. It's fairly chess-like. He's going to be up on the clock. So I actually back Penguin to win this one. against a strong chess grandmaster, I think you've really got to make the position unfamiliar for a chess player. See, look, that wasn't easy to defend. He's gonna punish you for that. Now he's looking at whether he should take here or if he should take here. I actually think Penguin should just play practically and make his moves on the clock. Wow, Jello donated $10. Thank you so much, Jello. So a reminder, in the bottom right, you've got the 1 Minute Crazyhouse World Championship donation fund. If we can get $888, we have $111 per candidate upon completion of their 210 games. So that $10 from Jello will go towards that. Huge thank you on behalf of all the candidates. And like I said during that match, like Penguin wrapped that one up quite convincingly. So Opper moving in on G5. Yeah, not necessarily a good thing, because B7 is going to be hanging. I think Penguin will like this. Pick up some material. He has the right to capture that one. Takes bishop at F3. Looks nice. I just liked F3 because it directly covers White's king side, but this should be fine as well. You got to take that one. I like this for White, because how are you going to address this? There's nothing with knight at H3. There's no knight in hand. And Ominous ZH coming in with $5. Fantastic support. Thank you so much, Ominous ZH. Alright, we'll read a few comments. So Rook at G5, but not doing much. Sorry, I might have got the names mixed up. Penguin's actually black here, and opperwezen is white. I think I mistook the players to be the other way around. So Penguin coming up with something. Bishop at H3 here, but I think he's going to run short on the clock. And nice identifying that the pin is good enough. Well played from opperwezen. Okay, Jello says, congrats on the newborn. Here's for the donation drive, and good luck going for the title. Thank you, Jello. And Ominous ZH, good luck in the rest of your matches. Thanks for the comments, guys. Okay, Penguin again, opening up this C2 weakness. So pawn A3, might need a queen C2 though, because you've got to cover the knight. Queen C2 would have at least allowed a recapture of B2. So you've got to take this way. This is ugly looking for White. Takes. No, this is nice. Knight at E4. Hitting the queen, hitting F2. Not afraid to recapture with the knight. Yeah, I resigned from Penguin. I would have felt like doing the same as White there. But, you know, White doesn't need to open up that C2 weakness. It does become a bit of a burden. So Penguin again going for the same line. Rook at G4. I wonder if Opper's considering taking it. Okay, this is a good move. Oh, queen takes F2. That was a miss. Wow. Wow. No, Penguin just stole one from Opper there. Did you see that? So again, yeah, C2, C4. Not a fan of this one. Okay, also not a huge fan of C6 because it's making that weakness on C7. Bishop B4, Queen A4. Okay, Penguin now looking to at least control the light squares. So White's got the Actually, white's a pawn down here. So black's a pawn up. That's a bit unusual because I usually expect black to have made the gambit here, not white. Okay, so if you're black here, you've got this advantage of having lots of pieces on the bench, so you're looking to optimize where you put your pieces. So all the light squares are gonna fail here. This should be quite a comfortable win for opperwezen. So even something like bishop at g2 just to lock down the king. But very convincing. Knight at g2, pawn at f6. Okay, opperwezen up 8-4, so with a 2-to-1 ratio so far. Yeah, I think bishop e7 is suitable there, because now black's kind of pinning himself. But Penguin working his way out of that very easily, getting his nice development. Nice, so knight b5, yeah, I would have liked to have seen a6 potentially. This is now opening up everything. Okay, opting not to recapture d6. I suppose there were a lot of captures. White had pawn at e5 after all the captures happened on d6. So Penguin holding his kingside here. Black's only a pawn down. There could be some potential here. I'd go for bishop at c2, capture d3, maybe pawn at e4. Okay, yeah, Opper might just go for it here. Takes, knight at h5, takes, pawn at g6. I mean, it's not concrete here. I think Penguin could have some defense. Takes, rook here, takes, pawn at g4, mates. Ooh, nasty. Takes, bishop takes, pawn at g7. Very nice from opperwezen. Okay, so we're going theoretical again. Now, knight at h4 I think is a theory. It looks very risky with knight takes f6. This all opening up. So Penguin's going to see if he's got mate here, but if you get the move order wrong with black, it can be devastating. Ooh, hang on, this is winning for white though. He's forgotten a move here. I think black has to play knight at f3, check maybe, or there must be. Maybe it's not knight at f3. But this isn't right for sure. Something's gone wrong here. It may even be that pawn at h3 was not right. You needed knight at h4 so that you had knight takes g2 check. Yeah, that's a rare slip from Opper. Like, you can tell that he was banking on some kind of theory there and got his move order wrong. And Penguin's just taken the win with knight at g5, knight at e5. The bishop was overburdened. And that's just one of the dangers if you trap yourself into trying to play an opening but missing one of those moves. It's very sharp. Okay, black would be looking for something on f3 or g2 potentially. Knight at a5. So knocking the white queen around a lot. I think bishop takes c3, knight at h4 is an option here. Okay, Penguin might even just grab a pawn. That's not a bad thing. Black's safe here. If pawn at e6, we're going to have to castle. Even here, I think castles is reasonable. Pawn at h6 is nothing to be afraid of. But yeah, queen at c4, you'd want to keep the queen in the bank here rather than expending it. So knight at e2, knight takes f4, takes king here. Okay, this is dangerous. So white would want to leave this vacant to have knight at e6 check. Ooh, there's nothing here just yet. The two bishops will keep white safe. But I would have blocked with the bishop on c1 so that black can't do this. There's knight at c2, knight d4, knight d3, knight takes c2, pawn at c2. He had mate, knight takes d3, pawn at c2, but he goes for the draw because he couldn't see it in short notice. But opperwezen let him in there, but with bishop at e1. He had bishop at c1 to avoid Penguin picking up two minor pieces. You can see Penguin there saying, oops. He knows he had a win. That's a shame for Penguin, but okay, Opper sacking the knight for the pawn. This is quite playable for black. Black achieves very nice safety with this and very easy development, so it's fairly well accepted that black gets decent compensation for this piece sacrifice. I like knight at f4. That's a nice move, rook e1, knight at f4. They potentially could just take here. I don't think bishop d3 is a priority there. Okay, knight at h4 could be coming in. Let's grab this one while we can. Could still grab this one. King takes g2 I think would be preferable. Yes, Penguin spotting that one. Because if queen takes rook at h1 and black would have captured here. Okay, this one is a bit tricky. I'm more concerned about this being in favor of black than for white if that queen trade comes off, because this king is a little bit more exposed. Didn't happen though. White's looking fine here. White's looking just fine. Okay, you gotta move, Penguin. I mean, I find it strange that I need to say it, but yeah. Knight at e6. This is safe for black. It's going to be game over on h1. That's a shame. That's a shame. Shame for Penguin. Sorry, I mean it's great for Opper, but Penguin had a nice position there, and the h file opened up along with the diagonal. Okay, knight d4. I preferred knight f6 back there. I think the knight was naturally covering a spot, but Penguin spotting a queen trap. I missed that one, so did Opper. That's a bit sneaky. Knight d4 and b5. Very nice from Penguin, trapping the queen, but this is not easy to defend now. Bishop d6. So black still got a piece there, but losing a8. So that queen trap didn't quite work out in Penguin's favour. I think a retreat is fair here. He can just take with okay, d1 had to be defended. So now Opper looking at d6 as his entry point, but also this is hard to deal with. So knight at d6 here, coming in on c8 as well. White's got to be careful that there's no knight at c2 lingering afterwards. So I think pawn at b7 is wise. It's very hard for black to find a move here. And let's not forget, that's not a real queen, so white has two counterfeit queens here. When you've got a counterfeit queen, it doesn't become a queen when captured. You only get the pawn back. So there should be mate here. Oh, come on. Don't look for mate. You've just got to play practical. So opperwezen. E4, A6. Okay, Penguin stopping this C4 play. I think Penguin's trying to play against B5 here, but doesn't have to. Okay, all the tactics work out. Ooh, opperwezen wasn't expecting knight takes D7. I mean, black's still fine, but Opper's heart might have skipped just a beat there after knight at E4, after he saw the knight appear on D7. So knight at H5 is natural here, potentially looking here, and then you can capture here and maybe get something else going. But knight at F4 also strong. I'm not afraid to give up this because maybe we've got knight E6, good move. G7 is going to be hanging after that because black had to defend C7. So white's got a nice position here. This is very safe cover for white. He just needs to keep the pressure on. Takes, bishop takes C6 is nice, and a knight at E6, knight at F7, winning the queen. Didn't happen. I like knight at E6 there, but white's still very good. Winning the queen this way. Penguin should take this one. Just got to move. Queen at G7. Just wrap up some material here. There was bishop at F6. I trust Penguin to win from here. It should be quite comfortable. Opper's going to make him work for it though. Yeah, but you're not going to flag Penguin. Not from there. Okay, Penguin now 6.5 up against opperwezen 11.5. Okay. Before we go too much further, I did get a message from OKE to spam a link. I probably can't paste it directly in a chat because there's an issue with my interface that's operating, but apparently there is a Twitter vote going on, so I'm just going to quickly pull that up. Oh, hang on, let's not do it that way. Okay, you said, please keep spamming this link in your stream this morning during Elite Arena, but we'll mention it here. Hang on a sec, we'll go back to the match while I'm logging in to something. Pardon me, just give me a second. Looking very convincing for Opper here. So D6, can he get away with taking this? Oh, he gave up the queen. That's not going to end well for black. There was queen at G5. Yeah, that's fairly straightforward for Opper. Okay. Let's see if I can actually talk in my own chat. Here we go. Let's try again. Okay, there's a link there, twitter.com/chesscom/status, and a whole lot of numbers. There's apparently a vote on chess.com for a vote for a particular event they're going to put on. They're asking which variant they should put on. Crazyhouse is one of them, and I've been asked by OKE to spam this link in the channel so that people vote for Crazyhouse. I think the other options are 3check, and Gina217 says let's vote for 3check. Well, you can if you want, Gina, that's fine, but I'm just doing what I've been asked to do, to share the link. Okay, let's get back to the games. Bishop at G6 is necessary here for opperwezen, but queen takes and rook at H8 would be quite nice for black. Okay. Oh, is anything on here? I think it's trouble for white. If white can't find mate here, it's going to be a straightforward win. Takes here and king takes g2 may be survivable. Yep. White would want bishop at h3 if possible. Yeah, looks dangerous, but I think white can hold this. So yeah, I felt instead of knight at f8 that Oppo could have maybe got away with king d7 before. Yeah, Penguin's a chance here. Yeah, I think Penguin's going to take this on the clock. He's got enough defense now. Queen at g8, yeah, pawn at d7. Well, Oppo tried to make a move on him, but Penguin holding his ground. 12.5 to 7.5. I did play against Penguin myself, and I ran away with that series about 23 to 7. So Penguin, after just 20 matches, has exceeded his score that he achieved against me for the full 30 games. So yeah, Penguin's putting up a fight this morning. Okay, this is looking all right. Ooh, I'm not a fan of if you don't get this right. Queen at d4 is going to get captured. Yeah, I don't think black had to allow g takes h8, because if bishop takes g7 happened, black just had a very safe king side. But he went for this, and then he didn't find mate after that, so that was the issue there. Queen at e1 wasn't quite mate after king takes c2, and so then white is justified in claiming some sort of weakness or some targets to hit. Now you can't really castle because of rook at a8 mate in 1. Wow, king takes c3, okay. He's found safety here. So if rook c8, is there some kind of nifty rook at d8 that mates like queen takes d8, knight at f6? Oh, Penguin looking for something. He's going to run out of time here. Oppa's got this one in the bag. Queen at d7, queen takes b7 also. Oh, hang on, that was covered. Knight at d5 is a better way to do it there. Queen at d7, bishop takes d7, that's no good. Okay, Oppa leaving off a6 for the moment. Okay, looks fine for both sides. So Oppa going straight for the dark squares. Penguin just cutting off this file. f2 exposed, but yeah, this actually makes it a problem. Pawn at f2 wasn't a problem. King e2 and then the black knight has to run. But here this is annoying because after king e2 you've got knight f2. I think that's what he should do. Play queen e1, take here. Well, no, he can't because then he has to take this one. So takes and king e2 could work. Ugh. Yeah, black's got all the cards here. Could maybe even take this, but I'm John Lee and I like sacking my queen, so that's not everyone's cup of tea. Knight at f3 to follow, that would be the idea. Just throw in some John Lee flavour there, Knight c5. So knight at g3 was nicely covering f5 there. Still, this is going to come down the wire. Like, Penguin's got some safety around the king, and if you get in trouble on the clock against Penguin, that's where he's going to be dangerous. So black really wants a pawn but doesn't have it. Now Penguin needs to watch his own king here. Oh dear. Opper's going to be fast enough, actually. Ooh, but it was close. He made it close. Opper taking that one down. But Penguin let something in on f2. Maybe rook takes f2 instead of king takes f2. Gave him better flagging chances. Thanks, guys. Like IJH Chess says, I'm John Lee, and I like sacking my queen. Quote of the year. Well, I get away with it, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Okay. Pawn at b5. It's like a gambiting a pawn there. An invisible pawn from b7 went to b5. But I don't think black got too much out of it. So yeah, Opper's going to be quite comfortable if pieces are thrown at him, and I think Penguins had a bit of a loose game here. Very solid. So Opper's just content to play positionally here. He's just not going to let any massive counterplay come in. And then with his material advantage, just grind. So knight at h5. Yeah, put another one there. Okay, knight at h6. It's probably good enough to win back there. Okay, opperwezen finding a streak of 3 games. 15.5 to 7.5. d4, d5. Okay. If you have the option to bring your bishop to d3 first, you can do that, but knight e2, knight g3 is fine. I play this setup as black myself. Okay, bishop at g4 on the cards. Maybe it wasn't much to be concerned about. Oh, he's found pawn at d2, but queen a4, keeping things together. Queen a4 is a good move from Penguin there. Still a pawn down, but taking d4 would be much worse. And Opper having another bite at the cherry, seeing if he can get him to play, but he didn't go for it. Bishop at f3? Yes, that's an opperwezen kind of move. Looking for knight takes f3 there. So now looking for backup on c3 with another knight. I think king f1 is sensible just to get the king off this fork, which would be happening otherwise. But yeah, opperwezen's just comfortable here. Queen f6, putting pressure on. Okay, he's put the knight on b1, gets a queen with check. This is all going to collapse. He's found mate, bishop at e3, pawn here, pawn at f2. Nice finish, very nice finish. Okay guys, take a look at the link here. There's a Twitter link where we are going to try to vote for Crazyhouse to be the variant on chess.com. Just to give a quick plug, Arena Kings is hosting its second Mystery Monday event. We're doing a fan vote to determine which format will feature next Monday at 5 PM Pacific. So vote for Crazyhouse if you haven't done so already. That's a note that OK has put to me, saying to spam this link in my stream this morning. Okay. Penguin stealing the pawn on c2. I like it. Penguin's going to like this position. Ooh, rerouting the knight. Maybe looking at d4. So both players shifting around strategically, but black is better here. That extra pawn does make a difference. What you don't want to do is trade off everything and leave the light squares exposed. So I think Opper's going to try something on d3 potentially. No, he's going for the dark squares instead. He's finding a way in. Pawn at g7 is necessary. You need to cover f6. That's spotted by Penguin. Opperwezen's not deterred. He's still just going in through the front door. Ooh, knight f6, dangerous. So you need to queen at f7. And he resigned. Oh, I don't think that's resignable. He didn't have to resign there. So Opper, a streak of 5, looking to come home strong. He's capitalized well on this c2 weakness before. But here queen e4 is winning. He should spot that. He missed it last time. He's missed it again. So queen e4, because you hit c2. You just take this one and knight at c2. But that's normally how things are in chess. If there's a blind spot the first time, it's usually a blind spot the second time. White's fine here. You could sack your queen as Penguin, but then again, I'm John Lee and I like sacking my queen. So not everyone's cup of tea. He's found a nice path as well, hitting g7. But now Opper trying to control both g2 and g7. Okay. Penguin dropping g2 deliberately, looking for g7, and he has found it. This is nice from White. Penguin has done just fine for himself without sacking his queen. An entire sleeve asks, is this 12-10 a6 opening objectively sound, or is it a 1 minute kind of strategy? That's actually hard to answer. I think it's actually probably sound, based on the current knowledge of players, to be honest. But practically, it's a great choice for 1 minute as well. I mean, if the question you're asking, is it refutable? I mean, I certainly haven't found an easy refutation to it, but I find that White can claim some space, and there's probably a few nice alternatives, but it's certainly not just a silly try. It's not easy to deal with. Okay, Penguin has a slight edge on the clock, and that's all he needs usually. Opper trying to make something happen. Ooh, queen takes c2. Ooh, I'm nearly letting Opper get away with it. It's alright. They both had very little time. We're not going to pass judgment on any of those sorts of moves when there's only a second left on the clock. So Penguin now moving to 8.5. Opper still maintaining his 2-to-1 ratio. Very nice from Opper. Okay, c3 could be quite common here. Bishop e5 as well, acceptable. So that's nice. So White's got the black rook to move off the h file before capturing g6. So White's pieces look sensibly coordinated here, and black's are a little bit off balance. Going for the charge. So knight e5, and Penguin saying, I'm going to take all your pieces. I don't think White has it here. You can come back. Knight f7 wins a queen. You got to play knight f7, I reckon. Wow, no, this is very strong too. Opper's found the better move than me. You don't have to play knight f7. This is a crush. Even if you block on h6, takes knight f7. If you take, queen takes h5. So pawn at d2, some desperation here. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you win the queen even, because this is mate in 1. Look at that, h5, beautiful from Opperwezen. Okay, a6 again. Well, if he's drawing out c4, he should definitely play a6. But it seems Penguin's not aware of the thematic idea that this is just to stop bishop b5. It's not to actually necessarily play b5. Black can play b5 in some of these openings, but it's that's not the key benefit of the first move of a6. It's actually to be able to secure knight c6 without being pinned, and then, you know, all the practical play goes from there. So white's got a little something going on here. How does black deal with this? Because you can't castle. This is a threat. No, bishop takes e4 is check though. So opper getting rid of this knight quickly so that f6 is not a problem. Pawn at f5, got to defend e4 here. And the penguin is finding e4 available. Is going for f5 first. Okay. Yeah, penguin's comfortable here. I mean, this king is a bit off balance, but white's perfectly safe. Yeah, he's going to take here. Bishop at h4 would win the queen if he went to d8, that is. So knight e6, pawn at g7. There's also bishop at h6. And this is not something to be too concerned about. Or maybe it is. There was knight at f3 and winning the rook. So, alright. Flag race here. I back penguin if it's a race on the clocks. Unless there's a mate that's been left somewhere. Penguin shutting it down too fast at the finish. Okay, we've only got a couple matches left, but Penguin scoring 9.5 here. Opperwezen again, another convincing victory. Both Opper and I have been finding some victories here. Juanet's put in a match for a 1 minute, but after this match concludes, I'll be continuing this stream. We'll be having the Elite Crazyhouse Arena starting up. That's due to start in 6 minutes, and that'll go for another couple hours. So I will switch from commentating to playing and commentating upon the conclusion of the next 2 games. So this match time just worked out very nicely for me. That I was going to wake up at 5 AM anyway, but I'm waking up at 4 AM to cover this match just before the Elite Crazyhouse Arena. So again, on request of OKE, I'm posting another link. Oh, yuck. D8 left. Opper taking that one. Go vote on twitter.com on the link I've just provided. We're trying to get Crazyhouse to be the variant of choice at this Arena Kings event. Okay, Opper going for the sack here. This is a decent practical try. I think d5 seems to be the theoretical response at this point. The idea being that this knight is not much of a threat for white and you can leave it here. But if black retreats it, this is a bit of a problem. Queen takes g5. This is a win for black now, all of a sudden. So Opper's going to take this 20.5 to 9.5, and that's just another player that Opperwezen has beaten with a ratio of 2-1. So well done to Opperwezen. But Penguin putting up some considerable resistance there. Not surprisingly very dangerous on the clock if it's come down to the wire. Let's quickly go to the scoreboard, and then we will switch to the tournament. So let me hang on, where do I go? Play tournaments. I'll just make sure I've got a tournament window as well open. Today's Elite Crazyhouse Arena number 50 is going to be 1+1, the time limit. But like I said, let's just check out the standings for a moment. Okay, and look, we've got some very sharp people on the ball updating this spreadsheet. Credits go to they were here before. Yes, the Finisher and Legion. Thank you for maintaining this sheet. Opper just taking down Penguin. I mean, it's looking very evident it's going to be Jan and Opper. The two of us most likely hitting the final. We've both completed 6 out of 7 matches. Mathematically, though, of course, it's possible for some other players to catch us, but when I say mathematically possible, it means they might need to win 30 out of 30 games for multiple matches in a row. So mathematically possible, but statistically not likely. Opper and myself have generally run away with a number of matches with at least a 2-to-1 ratio. So the final will most likely be spread across a few sessions. It will be 100 games of 1 Minute Crazy House. Would be playing for a prize pool of $500, where first place is $300 and second is $200. $250 of the funding came from Little Plotkin, and $250 of the funding has come from my pool of donations from last year's Crazy House World Championship, where we had a number of players returning their candidates' share of the fund to go back into Crazy House, which was fantastic. But yes, we do want everyone to finish their matches. I mean, this is still saying whatever rank you finish here is where you finish in the world for 1 Minute Crazy House. And of course, the donations that have been contributed, now we're up to $254 out of our $888 target that will go towards the candidates upon completion of all their games. So hopefully we can catch some more of these matches. Yes, there will be a final Ryusei 8000. This is the inaugural candidates, so there is no existing champion. This is the 1 Minute Crazy House World Championship, so there was also a 3+2 time control. But yes, because there's no champion yet, the top 2 players go through to the final. I'm not yet sure what we'll do. We might split it something like 30-30-40. But yeah, let's not count our chickens before they're hatched. I mean, it looks like it's going to go that way, but we should respect the results of all the players in case someone runs away with some fantastic results and is able to get in front. Okay, so I'm going to close that one. Again, go vote on Twitter if you can. We're trying to make this Arena Kings event a Crazy House event. We're about to get started here. I'm going to close my observation window.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay. Good luck to all players. Alright, we've got Joannet first up. Okay. Joannet knows his stuff in E4, E5. But let's have a go. So I was throwing something different. Not really sure how this is going to work out, but we'll have a go. So I've given away a pawn on E5. Looking for bishop at D4 really, but I don't think this is going to work out. I'll just correct my stream settings for a moment. Okay, pawn at H6 is going to come in for sure. Knight at F5. Okay, we don't want pawn at E7 to hit us. Okay, so I should change the stream title. This is Elite Crazyhouse Arena 50. Okay. Let's play the game. Okay. Now pawn at H3, yeah. If he goes Rook G1, I've got bishop takes F2. So we can give this a go. Pawn at F2 doesn't really work. We'll stop this pin, but I don't like the safety around my king. Doesn't feel comfortable just yet. So my idea here is pawn at G2 takes knight G4, hitting F2 and H6. Okay, but he's just gonna go for me. Alright, so I'll go for him as well. attack versus attack. Okay. Not pleasant to deal with. I think I'm getting mated here because he can just take me and play pawn at g7. I should probably have defended instead here. Because now he can just block. But he's got no pawn in hand, so maybe we can try to defend this. No. I think I needed to put a knight on h8. My brain didn't work there. Okay. Well done. Well done, Joanna. Okay, let's focus now. We're got our stream set up. We're all comfortable. So again, I tend to lose sound on one of my boards. We'll play without sound this particular game. No, I don't think I was justified in playing bishop at h5 the last game, and I knew it when I played it, but I did it anyway, which is not very disciplined. Okay, this I've seen before. Probably need to cover up. Okay, f8 is also hanging. Maybe I just run the king then. Okay, I'm going to have my defense tested. This is Redox, so I've not played Redox before. Looks like Redox has played this opening before, because I like knight takes h7 here. This is a good move. Okay. Queen g4. We're going to run, but knight at d5, not pleasant to deal with. So pawn at c7, at least I may be able to recapture the queen. Apologies, I need to mute the mic here, I need to cough. Okay, we're playing the set moves. So knight at h3 is a mate threat now. So if knight a6 takes, pawn at c7, I'd play king b7, pawn at c6 takes, queen at d5. Yeah, queen at d5, king here, rook takes. Yeah, I'll go for this one. I could take this, probably, and pawn at d7 is okay, but I've spotted this way, queen at d5, and we'll just jump in here. Bishop at d8, I think we can go back. Alright, he's run out of pieces now. So knight at h3 is a mate threat. But a nice game all the same. Okay, rapid variance, retarded platypus. Some strong players in the field today. I'm sure there's more. Hatokia. Alright. I've got c7, so I've been talking about this in commentary. The c2, c7 weaknesses in Crazyhouse are certainly not desirable. I can win the queen here. I feel like I can go for more. Maybe I can make a knight. I'll make a queen. That's okay. Rook at c7. Knight at b6. Okay, Tratara Deganat is also in. Alright, Aljuma. Oops, I've got him on two boards. Great. Is Aljuma here? Yeah, he's here. I accidentally hit join the tournament and I'm getting double feedback from the sound. Isn't that life? When you want sound, you don't have it. And when you don't want it, you've got it. Okay, I think I'll take this one. I was going to do something with knight takes f7, but we'll go a bit slower. Alright, Matt Gardner donated $111. Matt Gardner, you're a legend. Now that's the biggest donation we got there. That's bringing the total up to $365. Let's read Matt's comment here. Thank you so much, Matt. You've already donated plenty to this. Matt Gardner, his brother actually, brother-in-law perhaps it is, has been making wooden handcrafted pieces. If you have a look at the bottom of my Twitch page, you'll see there's a little plug for the website TM Cromwell. You can get an order in for your own crazy house set in wood there. He says, congrats on the baby and good luck to all the candidates. That's a phenomenal donation, Matt. Really appreciate it. Thank you from myself and on behalf of all the candidates, of course. That is phenomenal. $111 from Matt Gardner. And while I'm here, let's show you all what I'm talking about. Got this little bag. It even came in a very nice bag here. Let me just show the viewers what I mean by your own crafted wood set. They're immaculate and really look very nice. So have a look at this. Oh, hang on. Before I rejoin the tournament, we'll just take a pause. They're these little sets. So you got a white horse on one side and a black horse on the other, and so as you take a piece you can turn it into the other color. So this is suitable for playing with any set, and go and check it out. TM Cromwell. This was a gift from them. I'm just returning the favor, and very happy to support anything that's pushing Crazy House forward. So there you go, Matt Gardner. Another little plug for your brother-in-law, and thanks so much for that generous donation. That's amazing. Alright, Murray Orton. Let's let the Crazy House continue. Some really big donations have come in. Just recently we had a $100 donation from Goochess as well. Goochess64 put one in about a week ago, which was actually off stream. We're now at 41%, so we're chasing this target. That's absolutely amazing. Okay, what am I going to do here? I need to progress somehow. Maybe it's c5. Maybe it's e4 is white's plan. I need to disrupt white somehow. I kind of want to hit that knight before it can go to e2. Let's knock this knight around. He might take it. That's fine. Okay. What are we going to do here? Okay. I was keen to attack this, but he's blocked off my bishop, which is a good idea. And we might play knight takes e5 at some stage. I could have even done that, but knight h5 also has its merits for opening up h4. There's a lot of potential here. Everything's pointing at dark squares. And there's a bishop on e3 that's going to happen at some stage. So we're going to cash in here on the dark squares. Let's play bishop at d4 check first, pawn at f2, and then we take this one, and g3 is under attack. So with bishop at f3, I feel like maybe white is a little bit distracted with his pawn on b7 because it's not much. I don't even mind parting with the rook if I can damage the dark squares. And usually a player that's playing g3, h3 is looking to avoid being attacked. So if you can make things uncomfortable on the dark squares, you're usually heading in the right direction. I'm going to take this one first, just so that after I take this, g3 is still under attack. I just want to keep the momentum going. So here we can go here. I don't want my light squares to fall. That's where white's gonna find play. So we'll just make sure white doesn't get in. And I've still got the dark squares to attack. I'm just gonna undermine this threat. Okay, he's held on to his dark squares now. So I can't lose on time. Let's keep finding something to do. Okay, I'm going to open up the dark squares now. I can trade the queens a little bit later if I want to. Okay, now's my opportune moment. Yeah, I might just block off e2. There's a mate here. Okay, good game. Alright, your turn. Alright, 3 of us on 12. Retarded platypus. Okay. Let's throw in a d6 here. Okay, again, guys in the chat, yeah, please keep helping me out by posting that link. There's a vote on Twitter for which variant should go into Arena Kings for chess.com, and Crazyhouse is one of them. Please vote for it. This is the link here. Oh, it's been posted already by chat. Fantastic. What an awesome chat. Okay, well, look at grabbing this. Okay, I need to look out for pawn at h6, of course. So I play h6 myself. Yeah, just reposting the link because there were a few different links posted in chat. Okay, e5. So I feel like I should grab this, but it's not clear cut. We'll play knight h5 first. f4 will be useful. If takes, I may even take with the queen. CD is most sensible though. Okay, he's now redefended f3, so admitting that he wants to cover that one. I think I'll put a bishop here actually. Not an intuitive move, but e5 will fall. Let's just get out of this threat. I get a tempo hit here. Okay, that's a freebie. I'm going to take that. Knight at g3 is devastating. So that's what is behind this. Oh, I've got to be careful of knight at g5 though. Okay, I'll hold on to my queen. Okay, let's see how this works out. I've messed this up. Why did I go wrong here? Yeah, nice from Platypus. I'm just trying to defend now. Oh, you can take that one. So much for trying to defend. This didn't work out at all. Queen at g6 is really hard to deal with there. Okay. Not happy about this position. Not happy at all. Hard for me to work my way back in, but I may have something here. Okay, he's let me in. I didn't deserve to win this game, but we'll take him any way we can. Okay, Emily playing. Okay, I've had some really long marathon-like games against Emily playing, so this should be fun. Emily playing plays a really solid game. Okay, well, you forced my hand. I'm going to take this one. Could play f5. Could take here. Could take e5. Which one is it going to be? Maybe take c5, or maybe pawn at e6 first. And play pawn at e6 first. Okay, bishop at g4, good move. Would it surprise you if I sacrificed my queen here? So many ways to do it. We're going to do it this way. I missed bishop at g4. That's a good move. So is this. This is crushing. So knight g4. No, this is just a bad game now. I just completely missed bishop at g4. That just kills white's play altogether. Okay, another good move. Ugh. Ugly. I'm going to throw in the towel here. That was too good. Well played. A bit too loose with pawn at e6. I was thinking of playing f5 instead, which would have avoided that fork, but it's just one of those cases where bishop at g4 and then any response there is looking like it loses. Okay, we're up against redox again. Okay. Just looking to be solid here. So I've got to be careful stepping into g4. Because bishop at h6 is fine, and then e5 is coming. Or even e5 straight away. Okay, can I make anything happen here? I'll just recapture this. Knight at h6 still needs to be addressed. Bishop at f5. Let's try this. Bishop at f5, I'm thinking of bishop takes f6, takes, rook takes, pawn at f6. I feel like white's attack is faster than black's. If he takes here, knight at h6, and then we'll see how it goes. Just playing this one on intuition, because I've got this knight covering here, I've got this knight covering here. I can play knight at f6 here, or I can just keep going with pawn at f6. Either option looks fine. Because if I recover this piece, then I'm a pawn up, and then I've also got dark square weaknesses, so white should be better. So I got what I was playing for with my bishop takes f6 idea. Okay, let's tighten up here. Crazy home. Alright. Oops, don't really want to castle against this move. White's better here. Just going straight for the attack. Okay. So let's respect that for a moment. Just put some coverage on g7. If he takes here, I'm going to take the queen, and I'm still safe back at home. I couldn't take the bishop because he was going to take here and play knight at e7, which looked very uncomfortable. Maybe I can survive with king takes e7, but I'd rather not open up the queen trades if I can get another defender on g7 first. Could take e4, could take c4 here. I'm going to take e4. So this knight's covering the mate threat. Now, knight at h6 coming in. Can we just survive it? I'm just going to be greedy and take material. If he plays knight at h6, takes knight at f5. Oh, hang on, he's got knight at h5. And then I got king g6. I think I'm surviving that. This bishop's a good enough defender, covering the critical squares. Okay, we can't let a mate happen. So, bishop at g7, knight at h6. I'm just preferring pawn at f6 here. Because if a knight comes here, I'd rather take it. Oh, but knight at e7 is dangerous. Okay. Ooh, I've left f6 hanging. Bit loose from me. Thought I said I was going to tighten up here a bit. I should just cover back at home, actually. I don't think I got the right to attack just yet. There's some danger. There's probably a mate here, like knight at e7 or knight at h6. No, bishop takes f6, pawn g7. I'm still holding on to this. Oh, he's letting me have that one. Okay, I just got to go for it here. Do I have enough to mate? Not sure. Okay, I can at least get safe though. Okay, I don't have to find... Oh yeah, I found mate in the end. Good game, Crazy Home. But I think I was probably mated somewhere there. Clear cast. Okay. A serious opponent. And do check out Clearcast's Twitch channel if you haven't done already. It's Clearcast, as it's spelled here, KLEERKAST _ chess. Twitch.tv/clearcast _chess. He's been doing commentary on the 1 Minute Crazy House World Championship, and it's been very good. Highly recommend his channel. He's just getting started up. Very strong player and very good commentator. So please support Clearcast Chess if you are looking for more Crazy House content. He also has a YouTube channel. So I don't have the exact link for that one, but I'm sure if you type in Clearcast Chess into YouTube, you will find him. Okay, I'm looking for knight f5 here. And also trading off this bishop that was originally making the pin. So, what to do here? If I take this, he takes with the queen. So he's coming to e6. Maybe knight f5. Just to stop knight e6, because then it's harder for him to get a knight on f4. So he's still looking for a knight on f4. We're just going to stop knight at f4 here. We want to play bishop at h4 ourselves. So we're just going to play strategically. And Clearcast is a very strong strategic player. So he knows what he's doing. So I'll fight strategy with strategy. And he's streaming today, so you can actually hear his point of view on this game at the same time as myself. I'm just gonna see what he does. He's waiting for me to make a move. I don't want to play c4 because of knight at d4. A bit of cat and mouse here. I do want a pawn, so I can put it on h6. I'm attacking this one at the same time. Okay, so I'm just chipping away. Now I've got this happening. He's losing a bit of material. Alright, but I've got all the squares covered at the back. He's still going to try to come in. I'll take with the rook, perhaps. So maybe something on e2. Queen at e1 would be suitable. I'll just cover it this way, maybe. No, he's looking for pawn at e2, I think. Okay. He's going to try to keep up his initiative here. I've got to look for something on f7 at some stage. Alright, we'll defend with the rook. Just not going to let him in. No. Not going to lose this one. Okay, he's got a pawn in hand. Alright, we'll play knight at g5, make the threat. Yeah, we'll just stay solid. e2 is the square I have to cover there. Pawn at e6. Okay, still have to cover at the back. Right, it's attack versus attack. I'd like a knight. This is dangerous. I've got to be careful here. Oh, I've dropped this one. Queen at g1 might be mating me here. He missed it. I don't want to stuff this one up. Okay. Oh, I was lucky to win there. He had queen at g1 and bishop f2, which was I'm quite sure mate, but it happened all in the late stages. But I kind of let that slip because I should have had a strategic advantage, and he was very strong. Even after I got bishop takes c6 in, he found a way. Okay. Now, we played this opening just earlier this morning, so we'll see if we get this knight takes h7 happen again. So black's idea here is just to run and say, well, there's two minor pieces. Okay, I've got to cover that way. So knight takes h7, definitely a move here. If I take it, it's probably okay. As long as this king can run, then black should be okay. So knight at f4 potentially, but queen f7 is a free hit. So we got to block that one. So if takes, maybe knight here, queen f5, king c8, king c7, sorry, queen f5, king c7, knight at d5. Should probably take this one first. Pawn at c7, takes the queen. Okay. Is there any mate threat yet? Maybe not. No, I can't mate either because of this rook on h7. So maybe pawn at f3. Okay, let's just check ourselves. So knight a6 takes, pawn at c7, king b7, knight at a5 is potentially dangerous. Takes, queen at c6, king here, pawn at c6, yeah. Am I safe or am I not? Okay, I'll be gutsy. I'll play here. We'll see if he can find mate. Oh, that wasn't part of the plan. I think I can just take this and drop back to b8. Uh-oh, queen at c6 is dangerous. I can still... Oh, that's free, that queen. That wasn't part of his plan. We'll run up this way. We're safe this side. Okay, we should have mate now. Yeah, I mean, but if he didn't play queen takes d6, I think black was still safe. Okay, retarded platypus again. That was a good game with rapid variance. Okay. Try to hit this guy. Knight d5. Okay. Yeah, I can still play king h8. Okay guys, if you haven't done so already, check out the link in chat. Sorry, didn't even notice it was my move. We're trying to vote for Crazyhouse to be in the Arena Kings event on chess.com, so go check out that link I've just posted. Oh, maybe knight takes d4 there. Never mind. I've kept my dark squares intact. That's not the worst thing in the world. Alright, let's go nuts here. I just want to completely clear out a whole lot of trades to demolish white's center. So, how do we proceed here? I will go bishop at c4 first. Let's go for his 7th, or my 7th rank, putting lots of pawns on. Actually, rook b1 may just be fine here. I don't really have a good answer for rook b1 because, well, I probably have to play rook b8 and then pawn at a2. I've got to defend my pawn on b2. Because if I can trade a rook, then rook at f1 is going to be juicy. Okay, he's allowing it. We'll go there. So let's play a check. Alright, gotta not lose on time. Gotta keep moving. I'm going a bit too slow here. This bishop is gonna hurt. There we go. Will resign for beer. Sounds like a good deal. Will resign for beer. Okay, new opponent. Alright, we'll play bishop b5. Can I play queen h5? I've not played this before, so this is new. I've just spotted that this is on. Queen f6, we'll just keep playing against e5 and also threatening to make a sack here. So he's not respecting my threat. We'll see. So king e7 is fine, or is it fine? So queen at f7 takes. Oh, okay, he didn't go that way. We'll play queen at f7. If takes, h4 should be winning. Mate in one. Okay, I've established a bit of a lead here. Chuck, 1992. Alright, we've got our control of h6. So this is one case where we actually want to stop b5 because b5, b4 undermines e4 over here. And also bishop c4 is a nice square for white, so that stopping b4 is good. So let's go here. He does have pawn at f4, but then we can take this. Take with a knight, so I maintain this threat. So pawn at g7 is required here. And then now we're looking for pawn at h6 or bishop takes f6, one of the two. This is good, defends g7. So let's make f6 our next target square. Also potentially knight takes c7 to distract this knight, and potentially take this defender with check. So maybe we'll play the pawn here first before knight takes c7. Also playable was bishop takes f6. Okay, so knight c2. Do we need to respect that? We should, but I can probably get away with taking this. Knight takes c2, king d1, queen at e1 takes. Okay, we'll play the risky move. Oh, he didn't. He should have put up a fight with knight takes c2. Okay, Rekastrov. Okay. So pawn at h3 may be playable here. I think it's decent for black. Yeah, what do I want to do here? This knight e4 is kind of helping black anyway, but I feel like I need to make use of this file. So perhaps what I'll do is play bishop at f1. Yeah, this is just good for black. I mean, comfortable, at least. Cover c3. He can maybe sack on f2, but let's try to survive this now. Not the best option strategically. Bishop g4. That's an annoying move. I'm going to play bishop e3 to stop pawn at f2, but don't like that I have to dance around on f3. I feel like I could be mated here. Okay, we'll block with a bishop. Knight at h4 looks really strong. I think taking the bishop is the right move here. Bishop at f3 check. Yeah. Queen f5, but there's no actual mate. If queen f5, I can maybe take this one. Yeah, but then knight at e7, he's got bishop at c4. So, yeah, I gotta do something. Maybe I gotta take this one. Okay, well, he's letting me get to safety now, so I'm a fighting chance from here. I'm looking at knight at e7 as a way of making progress. I just want to stop pawn at d2. Okay, I got to keep the tempo up though. Let's hit this. It's running a little low on time. f7 is now falling. Yeah, I did not deserve to win that game. But look, Rikastrov is like probably the unluckiest guy against me. He like always gets a really good position and then he doesn't quite finish it. After he plays queen f5, it shouldn't be good for white, and somehow I wriggled out of it. Okay, we're on 44 points. So retarded platypus he's dropped a few games here. Okay, we got redox again. Okay, we'll just mix up the opening order. Looking for an early d5. Okay, now I think I can take this. As importantly, this bishop has to cover e7. I've got to capture this way. Otherwise, takes, and there's knight at e7 check, winning the queen. Okay, guess we take this one. He's got queen h5 check, that's okay. I want to play bishop at g6. It could even be bishop at g4. As long as I'm not getting mated somewhere. Bishop at g6 looks safe. I'll do it this way. If takes, we'll take the queen. Takes, knight at h3. It doesn't quite work. Queen g5. Block, take h5. That's probably a way forward. But didn't happen. So nothing to be concerned about back at the king. Okay, we can win the queen now. But I might take this one first. I'll let him stew. I like that this controls this square. Can I mate him now? Because if takes here... Oh no, he's got g2 covered. Alright, we'll try to sneak in queen at g1 and knight f2. But really, this is to undermine f4 and then potentially play knight e3 out that way. So... yeah, I'll be precise. Queen at h3, king g1, knight at e2, king f2, queen takes e3, king e1, knight c3, pawn at e2, pawn at e2 was the continuation I saw there. Okay, this way we get rook g2, queen at h2. Queen takes h2. Okay, nice healthy streak. Still within our first hour. Mirinda Endgaming. That's a new name. So an update. I mean, we've had some massive donations in the last week for our Crazyhouse World Championship donation fund. We're now up to 41% of the target with 39 days to go. That's just a number of days I've set on it. Hang on a second. Okay, rapid variance again. So I expect rapid variance will have studied h6 g5 by now. So let's see what happens if we go there. Oh, he's going knight g5. Okay, it's different. Okay. I was looking forward to trying something else. But we're going to stick with this line. Played rook at h8 last time. Maybe I should just take this. And just run the king. That's the plan. The difference is here he's got the rook in hand. So, what now? We cover g7. So he's going to cut off c7. That's very strong. Pawn at e6, big problem. Alright, I have to put something on to harass here and also defend e6. I look like I'm going to be busted if I take that. But if I don't take it, I'm probably busted anyway. Alright, we'll try. At least I have knight at h3 as a threat if all the pieces come off. So that's a good move to begin with. I think that's going to make the difference. The bishop takes first. Looks right. Now I'm busted. Yeah, good game. So queen at e7 should wrap things up. I'm going to throw in the tail. That's good enough. Well played. So yes, knight at d5 there, I think. Very good move, because black's plan is just to play the king to c7 and b8. And he's adapted and played knight at d5 to stop the king escaping. Okay, Murray Orton. Right, let's throw in a d4. Let's see where this takes us. Can I trade the queens? Maybe I'll play pawn at h6 first. Let's get set up. Okay, sorry. The mic sounds low. Hang on. How's that? Is that better? No, it's not. It's not mic placement. I've got two microphones on my software, and I thought I would try muting one. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll mute the soft one, not the loud one. Just let me know if that's better. Sorry guys, I shouldn't adjust settings halfway during a stream. Okie dokie, let's undermine this guy. Yeah, mic is good now, just don't cough again. No, I should actually take the time when I'm offline to go and figure out why I have two mics. It was after an update, and a second mic just appeared out of nowhere. Oh, whoops, we've just left this one hanging. Spent more time talking about my microphone. Speaking of not coughing, I do need to cough. Hang on. Okay. Now, I've been trying to shake this cough for a few weeks now. Let's just keep F7 on. And of course, as always, I've just sacrificed the queen without noticing. Okay. Can I get away with this? Oh, so slow. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Nah, that was loose to allow this. He should be good enough to win from here, Mario Taunt. If he's not careful though, I will snatch it. But he is careful enough. Queen H1 is looking good. We'll force him to push my king to G4. Uh-oh, he ran out of time. So, bishop at H3. Yeah, knight takes. Yeah, that was kind of elegant. So if you... Bishop at H3 I can't take because of queen takes, king H4, queen takes H5. So bishop at H3, king H4, knight takes. Yeah. I think I see mate, but I don't want to run out of time against Rikastrov. I stole a game there. Very unfairly. Okay. Now Rikastrov got a great position against me before, so I need to do something different here. Okay, hitting C6. Alright, I want to take advantage of that. If queen e6 takes knight at g5, and then I pick off f7. So I'm doing a little bit better in the opening this game. c6 is also hanging. This queen is not a happy lady. Trying to defend this, getting attacked, getting double attacked. Okay, so part with the queen. I'm just going to pick off c7. King d8 is a move. But then at least the king isn't castled. So shall we grab d7? Or shall we grab e6? Shall we sack a queen back? Why not? You don't have to do this. But I'm John Lee and I like sacking my queen. King d8, this is not fun. So you want to go to f8, then bishop takes e6. And yeah, I'm just threatening stuff. I just didn't want him to castle, and I just want some initiative here. So the queen takes e6 looked less boring than the alternatives. Do you have to sack your queen there? No, you don't. You don't have to sack your queen there. It's called an addiction to sacrificing your queen, and that's my problem. So king f8 and knight takes e4 because I want pawn at g7 mate. This knight also covers d2 conveniently. And as always, I haven't learnt my lesson, so I will continue sacking my queen. Yes, that's right. Snake Sanders 22 says stuff, lol, and that's how you commentate on your game when you're not sure why you played a move, but intuitively you felt you had to do it. So I may not have compensation, but I have stuff. Yeah, that's top quality stuff here. That's how we commentate. Queen takes e6, queen sack, and I have stuff. Okay, so can you believe it? I'm gonna sack my queen again. I want to take this one though, because I don't want b5 to be recaptured with his bishop. Okay, and I've sacrificed my queen, so a normal play can resume. I'm just going to keep the dark squares under control. At some stage bishop at g6, but in case he was going to go for bishop here, I'll just take this one. I felt like he was looking for queen takes h6, bishop at f6, which is quite strong. You could even try bishop at h6 now. No. So here, take this one. If he moves a queen here, I'll take his queen. So he should take this way. And then if bishop at f6, I can just take the queen. I'll be faster to mate than my opponent. So I need to knock this queen around a little bit and regain some safety. So knight f5, hitting the queen, but also covering a dark square. So we're balanced. Plenty of cover on f7, so knight at h6 is not a mate threat because we can move back. Alright, now I want to play queen at f4 and pick off his pawn. And that ends his attack for good, and we've got a material advantage. And knight at g4 to mate. Alright. Mirinda Endgaming. Okay. b3. Interesting. Okay. Play e4. Okay, I'm going to take this to just block this bishop out for the rest of the game. So maybe he takes and then knight takes e4. No, he's playing d3. We'll take it. I don't want this to happen. I'm just playing against this bishop on b2. If I can make it look like this wasn't worthwhile doing, then I should come up with an advantage. Okay, so d5 is hanging. Let's put a bishop here. Pawn at e5 is on its way. I'm just going to let it happen. If pawn at e5, I play c6. Okay, knight at f4. He didn't take my knight, so I'm going to move it. If knight takes the knight, I'm still defending that knight. Okay, now I'm going to grab f4, and e2 is going to fail. Okay, we'll just grab the queen. Now, queen at e2, I just got to mix it up here a bit, because if I take here then, well, I can steal f3, and we can sack our queen, because We like sacking our queen. Get it back. I gotta play pawn at d2 if he recaptures. So black's got a very safe king. I've just lured the king over here. Yeah, I don't mind playing pawn at d2 still. Putting up a fight, queen at d1 is going to hurt. Okay, good game. Okay, Legion. Legion, leading with a4. Alright, rook a2. So, I'm definitely out of book here. I've not played against a4, rook a2 before. Ooh, sneaky. Okay, he sees it. Maybe we'll try this one. And I'm looking for c6, d5 as well. Like, lose e5, I don't know if that's a good idea. But I feel like I'm developed well enough, so I've got to make something happen. Then at some point maybe taking this rook can be useful, but not just yet. Alright, we'll take d3 because he's allowing it. I feel like there's something decisive here, but alright, maybe we'll take this one first. I want to clear the way on d3 so that when I play pawn at e2, so say he moves pawn at e2, then d3 is still weak because there's no pawn on c2. So now 2 knights would be great. But if I take here, he takes here. Knight at f3 doesn't work anymore. Can I play d2? Not really. So let's play bishop at f3. And I'm basically saying knight at d3, knight here. So if he takes this one, you can win the queen, or we can just play for mate. If rook takes, then I better take the queen, I guess. He's found a way out, but I have all sorts of ways of getting initiative if I don't get mate. But mate it is. Okay, crazy home. Okay, a6 b5 system. So this is one of 12 teens specials. Play f5. I'd normally take with a pawn, but I feel like taking with the rook just to keep this bishop out. It's always good if we can make something original. Pawn at h6, I don't know if that's so fantastic because this is hanging. Maybe pawn at g5. We just knock black back a little bit. Okay, well, I'll take this one then. I don't mind the 2 pieces there. And this is black's monster piece, so I want to try to trade that off. It's got nowhere to go. It has to go back. But now my knight looks silly. I need this to come in on c6. Just guarding h2 here. With the king or the bishop? We'll be sensible, we'll take with the bishop. Okay, now my knight goes to c6. I don't have to defend it because knight at e7 covers it. So I'm just going to improve my queen position. Okay, let's grab that queen like I mentioned, and I want to do something on the dark squares here. Okay. Okay, that's just rinsing and repeating. Let's grab that one. Alright, that's made somewhere. Knight takes e5 after that one. Oh, clear cast again. c5, okay, he's throwing in a Sicilian. So I'm looking at this c7 square. d6, maybe we'll even castle queenside. Just to do something new. Okay. I'm just gonna go straight for this. So you can play d5. Should I use a new knight? We'll use a new knight. I might need this for defense at some stage, because if all the trades come off. Alright, I think we'll take this one, then we'll work our way in on the dark squares. If he takes c5, I might just take here. Okay, but it's my queen. That's okay, because we can hit his knight back. He's got bishop at f4. Maybe I just take this one. Nothing fancy here. No. Well, this game's working out to be quite fun. I guess I gotta take this. Yeah, it's a good move. I'm in trouble here. Oops. I'm in trouble. I can sense it. Alright, what's he doing? Whoa, 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 whoa. Bad pre-move. He got unlucky. He got very unlucky there. Oh, queen f6. That one's gotta hurt. I'm sure Clearcast was winning there. If not in the final position, certainly he outplayed me in the middle game. It was very nice. Maybe I should have just played rook takes d6 and allowed bishop at f4. Okay. Take this one. Yeah, that's not fun. Captures didn't work out for me really. Okay, maybe we'll go this way. I'm trying not to concede a piece, but could be worse. Bishop takes d6 is a good move here. Alright. Because bishop d6 was threatening queen at e7, and if I take knight at c7 looks dangerous. Okay. I don't know if this is anything. Okay, I expected rook takes d2, queen at c1, queen at d1, but this is more fruitful for me. King f1 is okay. I'm a pawn short from mating him. I don't have a good answer for that. This one I'm pretty happy with because I can grab the bishop, I can grab the rook. I have lots of play now. We'll just take the bishop. So I don't have mate directly, but my king's safer than his king, and that's good enough to win. Yes, Clearcast is streaming too. Check out twitch.tv clearcast_chess. And very good content from Clearcast so far. He's only started just recently. I've posted a link, a Twitter link there. If you haven't done already, go and vote. Vote for Crazyhouse to be in the next Arena Kings on chess.com. And that's a notice courtesy of OK, who sent me a message to ask me to give that one a plug for you all today. Alright, f6. Wow, okay. This one I've not seen before. A new idea. Bishop e2, knight at f4. It's not a bad move, this one. So we've got to figure out what to do here. I'm actually going to play bishop c4. We might look at knight d5 as a way in. e6 is good. Yeah, he's getting knight at f4. Possibly e5 here. And knight takes e5, queen takes, knight g4. I'm burning a ton of clock. Alright, I've been outplayed in the opening, I've got to admit it. I just got to make something up. Try to get some stuff going. So rook e1 a plan. Let's go rook e1. So bishop takes would be a very active move. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm gonna be busted here. Oops. Yeah, that was loose. Rook at e1 is winning here. I resign. I fell asleep in the middle game there. Just couldn't come up with a move. Nice play. This f6 move just threw me off. But I shouldn't have thought so much in a middle game. I got myself in trouble on the clock. Operation Mad Jackal. Alright. The queen b6 just to get out of the pin with tempo. Hit this bishop. Play a funny looking move. Don't know, I got two bishops under attack, but not really conceding too much initiative. He can probably take g7, play pawn at f6. Okay, this is a good move. So I'll just continue. I do want to take this, but okay. Don't like what I got myself into here. What am I doing with my positions? Oh dear. Queen g4, good move. Knight at f6 is a mate threat. I have to play g6, I think. But now he's getting in my dark squares. So I thought I was the one playing the strategic tricks here, but it appears not. I'll go here. Go here. Just trying to keep him at bay. The pawn at f6. He's coming in. He knows what he's doing strategically, this fellow. So if knight takes d5, I've got queen a5 at least. Just got to try to stop him from getting my dark squares. Or any more of them, rather. He's definitely got control of my dark squares. The knight at g5. Played a beautiful strategic game so far. I'm in trouble here. I'm in big trouble. Okay, we'll pick off this knight over here. Alright, I'm just hanging on by the skin of my teeth at the moment. Okay, just gotta keep moving. Oh, okay, I'll grab that one. Let's get some pace going. Okay, should be enough to win. Good game, Operation Mad Jackal, good game. Jeez, that was a strategic battle for a long time, but he didn't crack my defense. He was definitely winning. Legion Destroyer. Alright. I'm gonna ignore g4. It hasn't worked out for me. I get in trouble with c4. We'll just play for the center. Okay. E4 check. I'd like to get that pawn at f4. Maybe I should just play pawn at h2. How am I going to get g5? So I want bishop at h4. Gotta be careful back at home. I've nearly made it, but I've got just enough coverage on f6. So let's do. Okay, well, we'll have to concede g5. But if he concedes h5, it's not going to end well for white. Okay, I'm still covering g7, so I'm not mated. And now knight at d4 at some stage might be dangerous. So let's just cover up g7. If I take either of these knights, I'm going to be mated. So it's this one I have to get rid of. Now I can just clean up back at home. I probably missed mate there. Had bishop at c4, knight at g3 mate, or king e1, pawn at d2. This will be fine. Some interesting games here. Having to defend, counter-attack. Alright, we'll do a berserk. He wants to play a 30-second. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, I got h8 and e5. Good game. Good hustle. Alright. I'm falling into this stuff again. Yeah, I meant to take e4, not castle, but I'm playing too fast. Last time I went pawn at h6, knight at e6. What's a good move here? Alright, we'll go knight e4. So pawn at f6. I think pawn at f6 is just good here. White's justified to just be overly aggressive. So I'm going to put a knight on f5, hit the queen, but it also just sets up some dark square defense. But white's just up material here. Okay. Okay, I'll just play bishop e6. White's still just up material here. Queen takes d8 is fine. And then if white just defends, it's good too. Alright, this though is maybe not as strong. Just cover our dark squares, but also making some threats. I don't see mate yet. It might be mate with the queen here. Alright, now I should have mate. Shouldn't be that hard. Why is it hard? Okay, we'll go. No, I don't have to mate him. Queen takes g2 might be winning, but I'm so safe here. I don't really have to take the risk. I just didn't completely see the mating net because his king was running out. h3, g4, f4, e4, d3. Okay, we're up against Mirinda Endgaming again. Okay, you go the king side, and I'll go the queen side. Maybe, we'll see. It's kind of annoying. Well, I don't really want to take that, so I guess I gotta go here. Turns out I'm going the king side because my c6 and a6 is too weak. He's trying to open up lines. I kind of want him to take me first. Okay, he's gone f4. We'll take this one now then. Okay, let's go in on his light squares. Gonna come in on my dark squares. Okay, let's see who goes in first. Okay, so far it's looking like he's going in first. I've missed this one. Let's make something up. Very short on time. I'm not playing for much in this position. It's rook f2 I'm probably most concerned about there. It's just saying, well, if I do nothing, what have you got? Okay, knight at f3 now, dangerous. He has to cover that one. So maybe bishop at h4. Oh, he's allowing it. Okay, maybe he can survive. Alright, if I at least get his king in the open. Yeah, queen at h3 is good. It's just a practical choice to keep his king in the open, but he's still fine. He can run back to safety. Yeah, that's definitely capturable. And I'm out of material. He's winning now. That's too good. I'm busted. Well played. Well played. I kind of felt when his king got to h4 that maybe I didn't have enough material for the win. And he certainly proved that. Okay, El Juma. How long have we got to go? 26 minutes. Okay. How are our standings? 89. Okay, I've got to. Got to get in the game. Alright, pawn on f5. Oh, bishop at e3. So bad. Should have been a knight down there. I just feel like I'm fading here. Haven't been getting all that much sleep with helping out with a new baby at the hospital, so I think that's starting to take its toll. I just want to keep doing stuff on the light squares here. So g6 is falling. So my idea here is takes, knight at f6, and then takes here, and then pawn at f7. But if he takes here, pawn at h7, king here, rook takes, rook at g8 takes, queen at h7, king f8, queen h8, knight at g8, knight at h7 takes. Where's my mate? It's close. So, gotta do this. Okay, queen f7. So he's got no knight now, so I can actually take this on. Oh no, he's got... Let's go to f7 first. Can I take here? Knight d5? No. I think I gotta go here. Knight g3 was okay. I had enough. Good game. So my queen h5 paid off in the end. Okay. Controlling h6. Early e5. Okay, we'll oppose this knight on c6. Joanna tries. Cheered 100 bits. Thanks for the bits. Appreciate the support. Okay. Knight d5 looks good here. I want to let out a discovered attack on e4 at some stage. So he's knocked my queen off this diagonal, but if these two knights go, then these squares open up. So Let's grab c6. e7 is weak. I'm just going to ignore this one and go for his queen. He's gone for my knight. Alright. Just hit him on the back rank. Hit him again. Okay. Grab this knight like I mentioned long ago. You should have enough to win. Okay, this is a bit fancy. I gotta sack the queen, right? I gotta try to sack a queen somewhere in the game. Okay, but that's sacking for mate. That's that's not a sack in the middle of nowhere that has no compensation. That's normally where I drop a queen. Alright, so Marinda and Gaming in the chase here. Congrats. Okay, so we give the piece back for the pawn and we get to artificially castle. I quite like this setup. It's nice on the F file. And then you've got a pawn in hand to do something with. So pawn at d4, bishop g5. We'll just put a bishop here. If takes, we might even take this one first, then at least make a weakness. Okay, check is played. Knight at f7 takes the queen. Rook at g8 or rook at e8 we can deal with, that's okay. Because we'll have two knights in hand and knight at h3 will be mating. Didn't happen. But now this weakness is worse than this weakness. Okay, can I mate him here? Knight at h3, pawn at g2. Yeah, this is mate. So if king g5, queen g5, pawn at g4, bishop at h4. If he goes back here or here, there's knight at h3 and bishop at g2 to finish in either order. Okay, gotta hold on to our lead here. Murray Orton. Antique ZH says, hi Jan, congrats on the new baby. Thanks man, appreciate it. Yeah, I gotta share a photo with you guys at some stage. Maybe we'll see if we can get it in at the end of the stream. Okay, he's castled. Just gonna go for this guy. I want a rook. I want a rook. Where can I get a rook? We'll go here. I can't lose my queen just yet. So I'm looking for knight takes f6 and queen takes d8 to get queen at h8 mate. Alternatively, something on f7 might happen. If knight takes, I think I'll trade queens. This bishop covers me at the back as well, so I should be safe. New baby, yes, this is number 2 for me. It is indeed. Okay, pawn at d6, good move. Pawn at d7. I gotta make something tricky happen here. So you can't capture this guy. Now knight at f6 is opened up. Bishop at e5, I'll take it. Yeah, very hard to defend this one. Yeah, I can still chase a rook. Yeah, let's just play simple. Skefto Milos. How far apart are they? They're a bit more than 6 years apart. So Bella has gone past 6 now. One girl and one boy, so very lucky. Alright, I played this one against opperwezen a few times. Okay, I'll pinch this pawn. Pawn at e4, queen c5 is reasonable. Okay. I don't mind knight c5. c2 is still under attack, and queen e5 check is always available. So yeah, he's got bishop f4 though. So maybe king d8. Kind of funny opening this is. Let's just keep things safe. So I want to undermine d5 next because that's where white's play is going to come from. You know, these sorts of squares. But also important is just controlling a little bit of the center. So my king's a little bit off balance, but we're okay here. Stretch out to a4, try to sneak in pawn at b2. Get to sneak it in. Alright, so picking up a little bit of material. Yeah, I don't mind bishop at e7. I just threaten to take this pawn. So I'm a piece up here, so let's just try to consolidate and win some more material. Queen e4 is good. I'm going to go in this way. Alright, let's not lose on time. We've won enough material. Let's do something with it. I just got to move. Should probably bring this knight back to c4. Yeah, haven't really done much in the last few moves. Okay, well, undermine that d5 pawn like we spoke about so long ago. Make sure I don't get mated on f7 or something. Alright. So Joanna Try says, oh nice, the older can help out a lot. Mine are a year and a half apart, one boy and one girl too. Very nice, Joanna. Yeah, the older sister is gonna have her hands all over this little one. He's gonna come home today probably, so I'm excited about that. Come on, Joanna, make a move. Good. All right. Okay, let's. All right, he's gonna go bishop b5. So bishop b5 is Joanna's flavor at the moment. Okay. Try to claim some space. If knight at h5, I might play king across. I can't see any other move that he'd be considering other than knight at h5. Because Juanet's going to play the most aggressive move in the position. I want to open up my G file. Okay, knight f3 is good. Knight f3 creates chances. Alright, I'm gonna risk life and limb here against Juanet. Will I regret it? Let's see. So knight at h5, I gotta run at e6. Because if I go, well, I can go here. I thought there was problems, but it's not too bad. Okay, bishop g5 is the one he wants. We can't let him have that. So I've picked up a piece basically, and he's got some initiative, but I'm just trying to drown it out. So he's hitting h7 and d4. Let's just hold on to every pawn we can. Okay, well, just continue holding on to every pawn that I can. Let's see what he comes up with. Okay, he's going to hit f5. Okay, I think I got to take this one. So let's cover f6. I'll just defend. Okay, we'll take. That's okay. Alright. Yeah, he's making something here. He's doing stuff. I gotta grab this. That should end his initiative in its tracks. Can only attack my light squares. Oh no, he's found a way. Uh-oh. What happened there? He's now got this one. Oh, he missed right here. Haha. That was a bit sneaky at the end. I let him in with the attack, which was really disappointing for me because I'd held him out for so long, but I stole it with a cheap trick in the end. Bang, bang, bang. So my bishop is on offer, but I'm looking at getting some compensation with initiative if he should take it. And now we're going to do a queen trade. Okay. Interesting. I'm just playing pawn to d7 instinctively here. This just looks really annoying because he can't castle now. And even if bishop at f6, I might just leave this knight here. I can take the queen, but I feel like I want to get more out of it. I'm just going to keep harassing this. Because it's not easy to knock this knight out. Yeah, he really wants to knock it away, but it's not easy. Ah, now he's got bishop at c4. Yeah, sacking the queen is probably not wise here. Okay, I stuffed that up. I got a bit too complacent there. He stole my coveted knight. So we have to keep playing. Find some new tricks. Alright. Well, I can reinstate this knight. Bishop at c4 is going to happen again. That's okay. I'm not convinced that this goes anywhere. I think king takes e6 is very good for black here. This bishop isn't defended, which is my problem. Yeah, I didn't play that game so well. My opponent let me off the hook. He could have played king takes e6 and pretty much taken all of the material. But it's not simple to play either. Adimare says, "Oh, that's an amusing comment. We'll read it in a second." But let's see, what have we got here? Knight at g5 is coming. I kind of feel inclined to stop it. Alright, we'll go this way. He says, Adimara says, it's kind of weird, but I really enjoy watching Juanet's attack not work. No, Juanet and I have been playing games for years, and it's been this epic battle between attack and defense. He's always attacking and I'm always defending. So usually I'm trying to claim that I've been able to get away with winning some material or something like that. I might just move this guy back. Oof, this is pretty ugly. Alright. Redox is causing me some problems. We've got some development problems. Alright, I'm just going to strengthen my diagonal here. Let's test our defense, shall we? Okay, might step back now. Good time to try to get away. Okay, just get some defense up. We'll take it with a bishop. Not comfortable here. Not yet. I don't want queen takes h5 to run into a pin, so... Alright, I'm making some ground now. Let's try to not run out of time. Defend, 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 defend. Maybe I shouldn't be attacking here. Trusting myself. Oh, nearly ran out of time. But good thing I didn't. I have a feeling instead of e takes f6, I think e takes d6 was winning. Okay, this might be our last game. Operation Mad Jackal. We had a good strategic battle before. Go this way. I'm just gonna sack a pawn here. Oh, okay. Well, that one's not as fun. Okay, we'll try it out. Biggest threat over here. So if e6, knight takes, pawn at d5, queen takes d4 is fine. There's knight at f3 check, but I think I'm alright. Knight at f3 takes, king e2. Looks dangerous. Knight d4 check, king d1. I can play knight d6. I will. Let's play knight d6 just to get in the way of this queen. Because this knight is a dangerous piece. Knight at c6, bishop b5. This one's opening up. Bishop at f6. Can play pawn at e7. Bishop at e7. Maybe bishop at e7. Nah. Didn't like it. Okay, knight at f3, the threat here. That's strong. Oh, we got the piano noise. That means the tournament's over. Okay, let's see if we can do something with this last game. Dionysus Rex donated $25.40. That's amazing. I've got a nice long comment to go with that. We will read that out, but let me wrap up here. I think I need another pawn before I play d7. And knight at e5 should be enough. Good games, everyone. Okay, we also had 100 bits from Tisek or Ticek, Ticek, 165. Let's play the piano noise again. Oh no piano noise in this one. That's fine. 117 against 88. So I've taken this week's arena down quite convincingly. Okay. Now, hi Jan, Inda Z House from Fix here. Just returned to Crazy House after over 10 years off. Now I'm RLLY bad at Crazy House on Elite Chess. You've beaten me 254 more times than I've beaten you, so I thought I'd donate $25.40 to the 1-0 pool. That's very nice. Good to hear from you again, Inda Z House. Blast from the past. So that is definitely a name I remember. Fantastic that you're back after 10 years. Yeah, well, how about that? Yeah, I mean, I've been playing Crazy House probably, coming up to about, 20 years. We're approaching nearly. I think it's 19 years at the moment. So fantastic to hear from someone from 10 years ago, and really appreciate the support. That's phenomenal. I mean, the momentum has been amazing in the last week with some really big donations. So yes, right now I've got $390. He says, and Chuck says the guy who just donated to you has also recently started streaming Crazy House on Twitch. Fantastic. So we've got more streamers coming in. So Crazy Home says, you have won against me. Certainly you deserve to win the tournament. Catharaxi sent a message. What did he say? Nonchalantly announcing a new baby while streaming. That is all you. Doesn't it deserve a louder shout out? I was still being concerned with Bella being sick. Everybody here wants more details. Wishing you all of the best. No, I did announce a new baby on a previous stream, so it's not like, oh yeah, just had a baby. Yeah, it's like, we just bought one off the shelf yesterday. No, it's been a huge deal. It's a big deal. Let me see if I can just get something before we close off the stream. Just bear with me a moment. I will try to get a photo. Sorry, just need some elevator music here to bridge the gap, but let's get that. Let's get it going if we can. File. Where is it? Where are we? Where are we? Okay, I think it's. Okay, let me see if I can get this photo up for you guys. Give me a second. Just because I've been told that I'm a bit too casual with announcing I've got a new son. Better make up for it, right? Okay. Should have prepared this earlier, but honestly, I didn't have much time to sleep before I had to get on to commentate the match between Opperwezen and Penguin. Okie dokie. Let's see if this works. Okay. There we have it. Okay. I thought I had a better photo than this, but we'll take it. Alright, let's see how that looks. There we are. How's that, guys? Wearing the Lichess hoodie that day. This is Spencer, and yeah, he's funny. He actually hasn't opened his eyes yet. He came out at 38 weeks. Full term is considered 40 weeks, and they have their eyes closed in the womb. So he's not quite ready to see the world just yet. But yeah, he's thinking about move 1 for chess, clearly here, and you know, I think he feels that it's going to be complicated. So that's little Spencer right there. That's taken in hospital. Yeah. Really excited, and just for the viewers, doing it with the lichess.org hoodie, just there. Yes, he does look very focused, the fuchsia. Just drinks a lot of milk. So, yep, I'm getting used to changing nappies again, and that's going to be something like 6 or 7 times a day. Just in case you're ever thinking of having a child, just think about that, and then for every nappy you're probably feeding once as well. So it's about every 3 hours, around the clock, just non-stop. There you go. There it is. I'm going to leave it there. I do have to get on with some things. Bub is coming home today. Still haven't installed the child seat. I need to go and do that. So we've kept the ones we've got from Bella, and I need to go figure it all out and how the belt secures it and all that once again. So back to normal life for me. Katharaki says you deserve that everlasting smile of yours. That's very nice. Okay, hope you enjoyed today's stream. It's been about 3 hours. What's happening next? We'll just have a quick look at the calendar. I think there's another match. It could be. Ooh, look at all this. A few of them got booked in. So thank you, OK, for keeping this up to date. Master Tan looks like he's going to go on a tear. We've got Penguin against Master Tan. Hang on, I'm on London time here. Let's go to Sydney. Sydney is here. Okay, and we've just had Penguin versus Opper. I've just streamed that one. We've just had the tournament. So it's 11 AM on Sunday. Probably not going to be able to make these, but we'll see how we go. So look out for these. Penguin versus Master Tan. That's happening. probably Saturday for most people. It'll be Sunday 11 a.m. for us. And Sunday 11 p.m., which will be Sunday for most people, will be opperwezen versus Blitz Bullet. If I'm not wrong, that's actually opperwezen's last match. Let's have a look, just to confirm for sure. Yes, so opperwezen will be the first to complete all his matches. I was going to be playing against Little Plotkin earlier, but he had some personal circumstances, so we couldn't get that match in. We'll schedule a new time. Even though it says Little Plotkin versus Janli TBC, that's not actually a date. That's just a reminder that we are going to book something. And Chicken versus Master Tan also on Wednesday. Variants only versus Master Tan on Thursday. So more matches to look forward to. Yes, I may be taking a break from the arenas just for a little while, because when Bub returns home, even having a 1 hour block is difficult. Having 2 hours block with no disruption is going to be hard. So I'm going to need to be hands-on, helping out with the Bub. Smash, I'm going to head off. Says Jay, I'm going to play a bit more. No, I will head off, but before I go, I just want to put another shout out to all the donations that came in today, which are massive. We've had Jello, who donated $10, Ominous ZH with $5, Matt Gardner a massive $111, and have a look down at the bottom of the site. There's a little plug for TM Cromwell if you want to get some crazy house pieces made for yourself. And Dionysotis Rex, I'm just going to say Into Z House because that's how you are. $25.40, putting in 10 cents per game, where he says you've beaten me 250 more times than I've beaten you, so I thought I'd donate $25.40. Lovely. Okay, we're now at 390. Let's leave it there. Nearly at 50% of the target. That's phenomenal. Really appreciate the support. Any last words? Yes, of course. Can't stop. I've been blubbering on for a while, but twitter.com. Go have a look at the link I've just posted in the chat. Vote for Crazy House to be in the next Arena Kings event. It will look like this. So, yeah, I've been asked by OK to plug it, and what better place than a Crazy House channel to do that? That's about it. Alright, so wherever you are, as always, hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in. Look out for more of the 1 minute Crazy House World Championship matches, and thank you again for all the support. Alright, take care. We'll see you next time.